What's going on, everybody? Welcome into What You Heard Reviews.
Pow, pow. I think I'm using that. Pow, pow. Yes. Welcome back to another fire review right here on What You Heard, right here on the Great Space Network. Y'all know what to do. Make sure you subscribe to become part of the tribe. Do us right. Hit that like and comment because you are rocking with the content. Now, we got another fire review, and for different reasons, just because I want to dive into this.
Yeah, we got to dive into this, man. This is an interesting project.
Yes, it is. What we got, my good brother?
We have the Mexican OT.
Mm-hmm.
Lonestar.
Luchador. That Mexican OT. Lonestar. Luchador. You know what I mean?
Man. Interesting project. Let's just dive right in, man, to the project.
Yep.
Is this a project?
Yes.
Yes, it is 100%.
He is the Lone Star Luchador.
Yes, man. Through. Even the skits that they have in here,
yes.
Man, they're funny. They're good. I don't want to listen to them all the time.
No.
When I'm listening to the project, but it does fit this project.
It does
very well.
The skits do.
Invisible masturbating.
Yes.
Is
Pause.
Fantastic.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy work.
It's funny. It's some good stuff. You don't want to listen to it all the time, but it is good. But it is a project.
It is. He's got
and even sonically too.
Sonically as well. Yeah. He's got through the skits. He's got Ralph Barbosa Jr., who is a up and coming comedian who's been killing it, and he's been all over social media recently. And those skits, you will skip through them when you just want to listen to the music. Sure. But if you're just kicking back and listening to it, it actually provides a super dope break in the album throughout the album. And it's freaking hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Got to blank that out. I forgot we on What You Heard. You know what I mean? Yeah, as a project, man, sonically, it fits the theme of Lone Star Luchador.
Right. And then let's talk about the flow, man. The flow of this is very interesting.
It's very interesting.
And it's actually really good.
It is.
Because the skits, we were just talking about, create a break.
Yep.
But then there's also songs in here that also create a little bit of the break, right?
Yes.
From the more hip-hop-y side of things, right?
Right.
Which is still in the same vein, but you have Brianna, right? Or
Brianna.
Brianna.
Yeah. Oh, Brianna.
Yeah. And then you have
OMG.
OMG.
Barrio.
Yes, man.
En mi barrio. Mavatos locos. And we tipping fofos. That shit is hard, boy.
So, but you have these nice breaks in here with the skits, right?
Right.
And you have something that's hard hitting, and then it goes into this little bit softer. I wouldn't say softer, but kind of like singing.
More melodic. Yep, for sure.
Very interesting. I really like the flow of
this,
dude. I actually think it's the strongest suit of our topics that we have. I think it's one of the top things about it is the flow of it. It actually works so well.
And with the skits, like, again, it creates like kind of a division in the sounds of the song. So it's like it's kind of grouped. It's like you get a few and then a skit, and those few kind of go together, and then the next few kind of go together, and then the next few kind of go together. It's super. It is in the spirit of wrestling. It's kind of like watching a wrestling event. It's like you're going to get a little bit of this, and then this match, and this is super dope.
Super dope. Standouts, man. Let's get into this.
Okay.
Standouts. I'll let you go first, man. What you got?
I got the first actual song. It's the second track because the skit starts off the album. Scales.
Scales is
crazy.
Crazy,
awesome track, like,
talk about way to like start it music.
Way to start off. It's like boom, like let's get into this, man.
Right. Yeah.
And he's spitting, right? Mm-hmm. Second one for me is Barrio, man. This song is so fun for me. It's very Mexican style of music mixed with the Houston sound. So I love that. And then it's kind of I'll say I like OMG. OMG will be my third one. It's more of the chopped and screw style. So if you know Houston music, you know that screw sound is something different. You know what I'm saying? And I love OMG for that reason.
Okay, man. I will say Johnny Dang because Johnny Dang, man, you introduced me to this song.
Yep.
You showed me. You're like, dude, you got to listen to this. This dude is different.
It's different.
And then it's also got Paul Wall on there, right?
Right.
So it's just a dope track, man.
It is.
And it's great features on here.
Yep.
And it just works so well. And as a matter of fact, man, since we're on features real quick, just want to shout out, like, every feature on here works.
Yes.
It really does. I don't think there's a miss on here. Personally,
sonically, not at all.
Like, they all fit like
to the song.
To the song, correct?
For sure.
And I think that works. One of the top things also about this album,
for sure.
I will also Groovin', and it's a remix, right? And I don't know what the first one or whatever. Groovin' is really cool to me, man, because this is another break in the album because it has like a jazzy elements to it. And I really like that, man.
It is. It's very different.
It's grooving.
Yeah, it is grooving.
You know, and I love the live band. It's just like,
that's a good standout.
Take me in my spaceship and I'm just grooving.
Yeah,
you know, I love that.
Yeah,
it's a cool song.
That's
it's a cool break in the album.
Bro. Damn.
Really, really good. Man, I'm trying to think of what else, man. I will say Cowboy in New York, man.
Wow.
Really dig this song. I just like the theme of it, you know, him being like just a cowboy,
yeah,
and like doing his thing, you know.
Yeah,
the story of it, and you know, being in New York, and you know, like, not giving a crap about it. Doesn't matter. I'm a cowboy,
right? I'm in here.
I'm going to do my thing.
I'm going to do my thing.
And it's almost like I'm going to do my thing no matter what
city
I'm in.
Right.
In New York, man, you know, it's the most city we got in America.
For sure.
Love this track, man.
Fire.
Yeah.
Replayability.
This is probably the weakest to me.
Yeah.
Because
now I did listen to it a lot, but I did listen to it for reviewing purposes. So go ahead.
Without being too long-winded, it's about the medium range.
Yeah.
And I've been feeling this way a lot about music in general of late, except for a few exceptions. It's good, but I don't want to listen to it too much. Like I'm afraid of it being worn out.
Yes,
and
for
this is one of those albums that can definitely get worn out.
Yeah, you're doing this.
Yeah,
you're definitely picking your joints out for sure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, so to listen to it front to back is going to be somewhat of a little bit of a stretch for me.
Yeah, it's probably like a 6 on the replayability,
right? Yeah,
for sure.
It's that
not bad, but like
it's that mid range.
Yeah, listen to it a couple times, and then I probably won't listen to it for another week or so.
Right,
maybe another month. But then when I'm in the mood for a little bit of it,
but it is distinct enough to be like, ooh, I want to hear this again
for sure.
And I have to point that out because you're like, there is such a distinct sound.
Vibe, yeah, for sure.
And it's the Mexican vibe of it, but it's also the Houston vibe of it.
1,000%.
And the blend of that.
Yep.
But I don't want to listen to it all the time.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
Is it a vibrant thing?
Yes. It is a vibe. It has a vibe to it, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
I think it's a vibrant thing. I think that I'm going to say that this album, listening to this album, I was in a good mood every time I listen to it. Like, it put me in a good mood because you've got the comedic elements to it, but you got some really hard hitting tracks that get you up, that get you ready for your day. I mean, Scales and Johnny Dang, it's like out the gate, you're just like, okay, let me get some shit done today. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Barrio, which you can kick back. OMG, you can kick back. 15 Missed Calls is more of a laid back, kind of fun, clubby vibe, but still with that Houston twang on it. So yeah, I think it's super vibrant, bro.
Yeah, man. It's middle of the road again for me. I think this is kind of plays off of the replayability just a little bit for me.
Fair enough.
It's middle of the road. It's a vibe for sure. But again, do I want that vibe all the time? Not necessarily.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
But it is a vibe, right? And
fair enough.
When you want to hear it, you're like, yes. I want to hear this. And you're like, you're all about it when you want to hear it.
For sure.
You know? So, score time, man. I will go first. I will give this... Man, I'm really struggling with this score. It's a tough one for me. I'm going to give it a 7.5. It's a 7.5 for me. It's solid. It's a solid project. I look forward to more. It just didn't quite hit that top tier for me. That's all. You know? And it really comes down to that replayability vibe thing for me. It's not something I want to listen to all the time.
I was hoping you would not say that, bro.
Why?
Because that's where I have it at, and they're going to be like, "Oh, you guys disagree on everything." No, you know, I really, to your point about the replayability and stuff like that, and I was really between a 7 and an 8. Like, some days it was a straight up 8. Some days I was like, it's 7. Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay, right at the middle, 7.5. Yeah, I think it's a very good album that sets him up for some super dope stuff in the future, for sure. Mm-hmm. And I like that he really stayed to the Houston sound and didn't go away from that. And I'm looking forward to more, for sure. Yeah. 7.5. It's a solid it's a solid album.
Solid project, man.
People acting like 7.5s are bad, bro. Like,
no, 7.5 is a good score.
It's a good score.
It's a good score.
So,
yeah.
There it is there.
Let us know what you guys think. Always comment, share, whatever.
Yeah, I know y'all they ain't gonna like us.
That's all right.
It's
whatever.
All right.
That's what it's all about, man. It's a review. It's our
They gonna love us. You gonna love us.
You guys stay safe. You guys stay positive out there.
And as always, in mi barrio, it's about what you heard. Peace.